The third and final NA regional event, the Nissan Classic, is done and over with, and let me tell you, it's pay to win. You guys will find out later. So, day one, pretty standard stuff. Energy gets a win against a crew in the first round. Very exciting for them. I think I went 7 for 8 on these predictions. I did have Oxygen beating Envy, but Turbo subbed in for Illusion, so, you know, the sub buff from Turbo there. Illusion was sick this weekend, so hopefully he's better, but obviously Turbo stepped in. Upper quarterfinals, G2, FaZe, Space Station, and V1 all advance into upper semis. FaZe and Energy down the lower bracket, meaning they only have 1 life left before they get eliminated from London Major contention. They're fighting against Envy, Space Station, and FaZe Clan at this point. Going to lower rounds, Ghost, Fraudulent. What are we doing? They take a 4th place and then they go 13th, 16th in back-to-back regionals. I don't know what's going on with that roster. It's very confusing. We'll see what happens with them next. A crew beat Pittsburgh Knights, Rip Sosa. Shopify lose to Complexity, long series there, and Stromboli lose to Oxygen. Lower round 2, Envy push on. They move forward. They beat Randoms 3-0 soundly. Turbo, ice. A crew beat Sonics, Fifi, Oath, Astro. Very exciting for them to see another top 8 finish for them. You get to Energy Complexity, you're like, man, Energy's up 2 games. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We're going to 7th, 8th. We're go to lower round 3. You just got to pray Envy's downfall. Maybe secure a tiebreaker somewhere down the road. Wrong. Complexity, Razeable, Shad, AJG, Ice. Reverse sweep them. Energy is not going to be attending the London Major, guys. This is Garrett G's first RLCS lane where he will not be in attendance. Very sad stuff for them, honestly. A lot of unfinished business for them, but hey, this is a good wake-up call before Worlds. Hopefully they can show up there in the wild card. And then Oxygen beat Rogue. Oxygen secured themselves as another top 8 team in NA, beating out Rogue there. You get to day 2, very chaotic potential here. Envy essentially lock in their spot for the London Major after beating a crew. Complexity stay alive, beating Oxygen. And you go to the uppers, G2 versus FaZe. Great long, just whew, what a doozy of a series. Back and forth for the most part, but FaZe actually end up with the ice. Nissan Classic. Pay to win. So V1 versus Space Station. Space Station has had V1's number up until this point, but, you know, Game 7 overtime, V1 come up clutch, send Space Station to lower bracket where they have to face off against Complexity, who is the one singular team that can eliminate Space Station from major contention at this point. It is down between Space Station and Complexity during this point of the tournament. Space Station, send them home packing. 4-0. Quick and easy. Done. Space Station, London Major. Confirmed. So the 5 teams going are G2, FaZe, Version 1, Space Station Gaming, and Envy. G2 eliminate Envy in this round as well. Pretty easy for them. Championship Sunday starts off with a quick, brisk 4-0 sweep. FaZe was on one today, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're absolutely balling. Lower semi, G2 versus Space Station. I checked in on this series while I was working, and G2 was up 3 games. And then I was like, easy peasy. Lock it in. G2 got a date with Version 1. And then I checked back in later, and then it was in Game 7 on Champions Field. I'm like, Space Station has done this before. Please don't do it to my team. They didn't. G2 wins. Plot armor, sweeping an entire regional, but very good series in Space Station. Very resilient team there. We go to G2 versus Version 1, and this one was a bloodbath, as it is always between these two teams. G2 exact their revenge again against V1. After completely dominating G2 in the winter split, G2 has returned the favor, beating them again in a 4-2 series. Awesome stuff from G2, showing that they can bounce back. They can face adversity, just like my man Belleair said. Shout out Belleair. Go follow him on Twitter, sub to him on YouTube. Talking about pushing G2 to the limits, making them play some tough series. Obviously, any series against one of the top teams in the NA is going to be tough, but having them lose, having them battle back is what is needed. Fully bring out the potential for this team, and it shows that in the grand final. First one, you get a 4-0 sweep bracket reset. Done. 2 OTs, ice. The bracket reset starts. Goes back and forth for a while. G2 then goes down 3 games to 1. Tactical timeout, beautifully called by Sathu, I might add. Wasteland Knight 4-1, Neo Tokyo 5-3. Very good games for G2. Neo Tokyo is a little bit rough at some points. First killer, you know, you need to do some rookie training packs for shooting. But you get the Champions Field, typical first killer in AJ, ice up, specifically AJ. What a great air dribble to solidify this tournament victory. Their first one was Sipical on the team. Sipical absolutely popped off this event, had his pop-off event that everyone's been waiting for him. Whole team working as a unit. FaZe clicking on all cylinders for the, I'd say like 95% clicking on all cylinders for the most part. Great stuff heading to the spring major. FaZe Clan are your Nissan Classic champions, so that's why it's pay to win, because that Nissan car, it's got the FaZe decal. Pay to win. That is the Nissan Classic, guys. Like I said, teams going to the spring major for North America. as I also said, G2, Version 1, FaZe, Envy, and Space Station. But I will see you guys later in the week for some predictions on the final EU regional, which is not this coming week. It is actually next week. So we got a week to digest some stuff. And also some emerging region recap as well. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like it. It helps out a lot, pushing it out to the algorithm and making the YouTube gods, you know, happy. And subscribe if you're new, because it makes me happy. With that all being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Peace.